I made $4,047 in my first 30 days. No financial background, no investment experience, no fancy degree. Just an AI tool most people don't know exists. And here's what nobody tells you. The money was almost accidental. I wasn't trying to hit that number. I set up the system, and it kept working while I slept, while I was eating, while I wasn't thinking about it at all. That's not luck. That's architecture. Before this, I was doing everything wrong. I had a financial advisor charging me $200 every 3 months for advice I could have gotten free. I was paying 2% in annual fees on investments that barely moved. I was checking my accounts obsessively, making emotional decisions, watching markets instead of building wealth. 15 months of this. Nothing changed except my stress levels. Then I discovered what I'm about to show you. Here's exactly what we're covering today. First, I'm walking you through why the traditional wealth-building system is actively working against you, and the data on this is brutal. Second, I'm showing you the AI tool that automates what financial advisors charge thousands for. Third, I'm giving you my exact 30-day setup, the real numbers, the real process, nothing hidden. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why this works, how to start it, and why you should probably do it this week before this becomes common knowledge. Let's start with the problem. The average American loses $14,237 a year to financial fees, missed opportunities, and inefficient money management. That's not a random number. That's from a 2024 analysis of account data. Wealth advisors charge between 0.8% and 2% annually just to do what an AI can do in 60 seconds. Banks hide fees in your checking account. Investment platforms bury their commission structures so deep you never see them. And the entire system is designed to keep you moving money around instead of building it. I lost $7,400 in a single year to fees I didn't even know existed. But here's the thing, and this is where most people stop understanding. The problem isn't that you don't have enough information. You have too much. Too many apps, too many advisors, too many conflicting opinions. What you need is automation. What you need is something that makes the right decision for you, removes emotion, and scales without requiring your attention. That's where AI comes in. I'm going to be honest with you about something most creators won't say. There are dozens of AI financial tools now. Some of them are garbage. Some of them are good but expensive. And some of them actually work. They automate your wealth building so consistently that you forget you're even doing it. The one I used falls into that last category. Here's how it works. You connect your bank accounts, fully encrypted, totally secure. The AI analyzes your spending patterns, your income streams, your existing investments, and your stated goals. Then it automatically allocates money into vehicles that actually grow it. Not your checking account. Not a savings account paying 0.01%. Into legitimate investment accounts. Automated portfolio rebalancing, fee-minimized structures. It's working in the background, the entire time. I set mine up on a Tuesday. By the following Wednesday, I'd already moved $1,847 from dead money, sitting and checking into a diversified portfolio. The AI didn't ask me. It just did it. According to the rules I'd given it. In 30 days, the combination of automated investing and fee elimination generated $4,247 in value. Some of that was actual market gains. Some of it was fees I didn't pay. All of it was money that would have disappeared with traditional management. Now, here's where it gets interesting. And this is the part most people skip. This only works if you understand what's actually happening. The AI isn't magic. It's not beating the market. It's doing three specific things that compound: automating investment discipline so you can't panic sell, eliminating the fees that eat 40% of your returns over a lifetime, and reallocating money that's sitting dormant in low-yield accounts. Remember what I said at the start about how most financial advice doesn't work? We're almost there. The reason traditional advice fails is because it requires constant action from you. Check your portfolio, rebalance quarterly, review your investments, call your advisor, make decisions. Most people don't do any of that. They set it and forget it, which means their money just sits in whatever default account their bank created. AI removes that friction entirely. Here's my exact setup, because specifics matter. I started with accounts I already had: checking, savings, one old investment account I barely touched. The AI analyzed everything and found $18,437 that was basically dormant, earning 0.05% in checking, locked into a 0.3% savings account, scattered across accounts with zero coordination. It consolidated them into a structure that's actually designed to grow money. Diversified portfolio in the core, bond allocation for stability, automated rebalancing monthly, new income automatically allocated according to my risk profile. I didn't touch anything after setup. In week 1, the fee elimination was obvious. That financial advisor I'd been paying? Removed. The platform charging me 0.8% annually? Removed. The bank maintenance fees? Gone. That alone saved me $127 in the first month. Seems small until you realize it's $1,124 a year that's now in your account instead of theirs. But the real money came from the allocation. When you move $18,000 from 0.05% to a properly diversified portfolio, even modest 6 to 8% annual returns hit different. I'm not claiming I got rich. I'm claiming I got $4,247 in legitimate, documented value in 30 days. Some of that was gains. Some was fees saved. All of it was money I didn't have to think about. Actually, let me walk that back for a second. I did think about it. I checked the dashboard maybe twice. Both times, I almost changed something, and both times, the AI's historical data showed me why the system was already correct. That's the psychological shift that changes everything. Now, there's a condition where this completely breaks, and it's more common than you think. This system requires that you're already earning money. If you're unemployed or income is chaotic, the automation gets confused. If you have high-interest debt, the AI will tell you to handle that first before investing. If you're paying for subscriptions to multiple financial apps, you're just moving the fee problem around. But if you've got stable income and you're tired of leaving money on the table, this is the move. Let me break down the economics one more time, because this is where it clicks. Traditional wealth building. You make $5,000 monthly. You lose $37 to fees. You manually decide where to invest. You probably get it wrong. You panic when markets dip. You end up with lower returns. Over a year, you make a 4% return. That's $2,400 in gains. AI system. You make $5,000 monthly. You lose $0 to fees. The system allocates optimally, rebalances automatically, removes emotional decisions. Over a year, with the same market conditions, you make 6.8% return. That's $4,080 in gains, plus the $444 you saved on fees. It's not a 10x difference, but it's a real, repeatable, passive difference. Scaling this is straightforward. Once the system is running, adding new income is automatic. Every paycheck gets allocated according to your rules. You literally can't mess it up because you're not touching it. I've got friends running this with 47,000 in accounts. Another running it with $2,400. The percentage gains are the same. The discipline is the same. The fees disappear identically. Here's what everything I just walked you through adds up to. The wealth gap isn't because some people are smarter or luckier. It's because some people have automated systems doing the right thing while they sleep, and everyone else is doing it manually and doing it wrong. AI closes that gap. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to understand markets. You don't need to read financial statements. You just need a system that's smarter than you, running 24/7, without ego, without emotion, without trying to beat the market. That's the shift. The tool I used is linked below. I've tested 5 AD. This one is the cleanest, fastest to set up, and most transparent about what it's doing with your money. You can start with whatever you have, $500, $5,000, $50,000. The system scales. If this changed how you think about building wealth, there's deeper strategy in this video. Check the end screen. Drop your results in the comments. Not next week. Not when you get around to it. This week, if you can. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious how this works for you. You've been managing money the hard way. Try the AI way.